We're diving into the world of Phalon in search of gold and steel in the world of Tehradim. The question, can Deon and I take down the developer Brandon Burns? We'll find out next.
All that I got will never stop giving down. Straight to the top, will never stop giving down. All that I have, I let it be. Cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it down.
Good Gaming Champions. What a special episode we have today of On the Table. We have our good buddy, former Single A producer, Brandon Burns, back on the show to check out his brand new game, Tehradim Gold and Steel, published by DGS Games and developed by our very own Brandon Burns. So if you haven't checked out the video that we just released, where we kind of had a chance to unbox this game and talk to Brandon about his lore, how he created the game and everything, make sure you go check that video out. So this video is going to be really just a chance for Deon and I to remind Brandon his place in the hierarchy and see if we can take him down in the world of Tehradim.
Well, before you take me down, I'm going to have to teach you how to play.
Yes.
So
First, could you teach
Quick
us how to
learner.
take you down?
Yeah.
Quick
Could you
learner.
teach us that?
Yeah. So, set up here. Game will come with a playboard, which has 10 spots on it. One will be taken up by the Bane deck. The rest will be either chosen by your player boards and or randomly selected. You've got 3 players, so we'll each have a player board and the corresponding shuffled player deck. All 3 of these decks are identical. And what goes in these decks will be told from the starting rule book. So right now we've got 3 of these decks that are in the center that were chosen by the players that are playing today. The rest of them were randomly selected. There's 18 decks total that come in the box, but many of which we'll go over real quick. Some of the things that we'll be playing with in the game today, mechanics-wise. We have victory points, which is how we're tracking who wins. The game is played to 50 victory points. The first past 50, everyone else gets 1 turn to try and beat their score. If they can't, that player will win. We've got gold royals, which is the currency of the game that's used to purchase better cards for your deck, terrible cards for your opponent's deck. It's a deck builder. Those things happen.
Is that what you do?
Wow, you build decks in this game?
Yeah.
Did not sign up for that.
Has
Bane.
that mechanic been in the board game industry before?
I think this is brand new.
Yeah. I think no one's
He
doing it.
created it.
Yeah.
No one's doing this.
Bane. Bane is a mechanic that is a card that does absolutely nothing, but it's great to give your opponents. That way, they has to go through their timeline and really mucks up everything they're doing. Scry. Scry lets you look at the top card of your deck. Then you could either put it back in the discard or on top of the deck again. And then will be additional buys. Normally, you could only buy 1 card per turn. Additional buys let you buy more than 1. Trashing. Trashing removes a card from your timeline or from the discard from play. And then you remove it from the game. It's a deck thinning mechanic, helps you with your engine. Reduce allows you to trash a card from the store instead of from play. That way, if you had a, say, Deon's going on and he's got his engine building, he's buying up all of these ambush cards, and I don't want to hate buy them because it mucks up what I'm doing with my deck, but I do want to get rid of them so that he doesn't have that resource. It allows you to get rid of that resource without having to put it in your own deck. Okay, and then the first thing we'll do on our turn to set up the game, you'll take the top 5 cards of your deck. You will lay them out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And while we're doing this, as a reminder, in case you haven't watched the other video, this is a deck builder. Brandon had mentioned that Dominion was one of the real most valuable games in your life, and this is a little bit of a homage to that.
Yeah, it's a very inspirational game coming in. And before we take our first turns, everyone will get the resources corresponding to their cards. So each of these cards have 5 timeline slots on them, and there's 5 timeline positions on your board. So, for instance, I will get a 3 gold, a gold from 1, a gold from 3, and a gold from 5. And I will get 1 victory point to start the game. So if I'm green, I'll start at 1 and 3 gold, just to give you something to start with. Deon, you will also get 1 victory point and then 2 gold. Start the game.
Oh, because of where these are at, I get none and nothing on these.
Yeah, those two. But as they shift.
Yeah. I will end up with them, just not.
And you'll get 2 gold and a victory point as well. And then we'll be ready to start our turn, or start the game. On your turn, you discard the card in the 5th spot of your timeline. Every other card shifts down 1 and gives you the corresponding resource. So that would give me a gold. That won't give me anything. That won't give me anything. That won't give me anything. So I had a very strong first turn, but because things alternate in the starting deck, I have a weaker second turn. Then I can purchase a card, and I think I will purchase for 3 gold this Trusted Ally. It gives me deck thinning. I have a feeling that with the competitiveness at the table that I'm at, there may be some shade thrown my way early, and I want to have some protection against the shade.
Oh, we would never do that to each other. We'll do it to you.
Got it. Fair.
So then on my turn, right, we're taking this one away.
Yep.
And then everything goes down. I get 1 gold.
Yep.
1 VP.
Yep.
Nothing. And nothing there. And then I flip out my card and I get what it is immediately.
Yes.
So immediately 1 more gold, right? And then you also get a buy,
Yes.
correct? So I get 1 buy. So it is 1 advancement, 1 buy is the round.
Exactly.
Okay. And so I can buy, and I can buy anything up to 4.
Yep.
When you set these all over the place, you didn't even have any thought process when you were...
Is there an order for how these cards should be stacked, or is it just randomized?
I think it's just randomized
just
how they're late.
randomized.
Which, I mean...
And how do you decide what cards should be on the store board?
So each patron board will come with 1 of the decks.
Okay.
And then, so 3 of them were dictated by us, and the rest of them were randomly selected from the box.
Okay.
So there's some oracle or something I'm supposed to be getting here?
The Ankala Oracle.
Is that something I really should be getting?
It's tons of scry. It's a lot of deck manipulation.
Okay.
And
And I can't buy that and just give it to you, right?
No.
When I buy, I just can't be like, I have to have something that lets me get that and give it to you.
yes, you can buy it for yourself. I just
I just spent 3, right?
Yep.
So then I would get this here,
Yep.
which is that's her little oracle thing, and I would put it there. And that's it. That's my turn.
Yep.
Oh, that's really quickly.
All right, so I'll go ahead and do the same. So that's going to give me 1 gold.
Yep.
It's going to give me nothing. That's going to give me nothing. 1 victory point. And 1 gold.
Yep.
I see how the game gets pushed along based on the victory points of what you're...
Now, can you only buy 1 card per turn?
Yes.
Unless you have a card that tells you you can buy something
Yes.
else.
There are cards that give you additional buys
Okay.
available.
So I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 and take a Divine Pact, since that is my patron deck. Seems important. And for the end of the game, so every different deck has a special ability for end of game scoring too.
Yes.
So for me, it's +1 victory point for each Divine Pact card in my deck. So good to add, and then that goes in the discard pile.
Yep. And then when you don't have a card to draw and you have to interact with that in some way, then you shuffle your discard in.
Oh,
So
okay.
I will get 1 gold, a victory point, which will move me up. Nothing, a victory point. Look at me, guys.
So the thing I like about this already is
And a gold.
this is a very easy
And now you're
game
buying.
mechanically
I'm going to buy another Trusted Ally. I really want to make sure that they don't give me any victory points,
Isn't it fine?
but I want to make sure that
Sometimes
Nothing there.
Good defense is the
1
best
victory
offense.
point.
Yeah.
What color am I?
the black.
Okay.
But I like the fact that this is, I mean, mechanically very simple
1
to get
gold.
rolling.
And then nothing, right?
Yep.
Because I know for myself, like at Gen Con, I got to a point
gold.
where I was so overwhelmed.
3.
With so many different mechanics, so many rules, so
2
many
of them out.
18-page,
them out.
20-page, 50-page books that it got overwhelming a lot of times to try to just, when somebody would say, hey, come learn our game. And by Saturday, I was kind of like, I don't want to learn another game. Like, I'm done learning another
No,
game.
please don't.
So some of these, like this, it's like, I'm sure there was probably a pretty big pickup for people to be like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah. Usually, by the time you shuffle your first discard, in, you know how to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
VP.
Yeah.
None. And yeah, like I said, I mean, for me already, I mean, the flow is smooth. Now, behind the scenes, I am the world champion at this game. First game you ever play tested, I think, right?
Well,
pile
there is an asterisk because you were the world champion at Patronage.
It's true.
The code name working title of before it was Tehradim.
Yeah.
You've never played Tehradim.
Well, the beauty is that Patronage died, and I was the world champion when it died.
Yeah.
So,
Patronage walked so Tehradim could run,
well, I helped it walk really fast. All right.
which is running. Kind of the definition of running.
I missed you. I missed you so much.
Good job.
And when I say I missed you, I didn't. I didn't
Start a
miss
pile
you.
over there of gold. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, because I am already sick of handing him golds. I'm not good. All right.
Nothing. This is gonna be not a great turn for me. I straight up nothing.
All the way across?
Oh, this is 100% nothing.
Wow.
I will have a great turn my next turn, but this just happens to be one of the very rare instances where.
You won't know because you got to shuffle them all in.
Well, I'll shuffle. I get the.
Oh, you're going to get something.
Yeah.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
You didn't even buy. You don't even have gold left. So that I flip this up there,
Yep.
and then we go none, one gold, and then none. I almost had a really crappy one as well. And then we get none there. That stinks. So I
what-
can buy, I guess, right? I could. You can't. I
So, Brandon,
can't.
what were some of
I
the
want
big
more of
feedbacks
these.
you got from Gen Con on the game?
So, people would like, and we are doing this, but a quick setup card
Okay.
and an explanation card of what these mean. It is in the rule book, but we found that.
Just a card you can set up here to kind of run through what it means.
Yep. And that there will be 4 of those cards identical, and each one will be colored to your meeple.
Oh, I like that. That was
So
so I know
that-
what color I am. I was going to ask how you figured that out. And the turn, right? Or did you buy?
I just went.
Oh, right.
I didn't buy it. I held on to my cash.
So, 1 gold. This is the good turn. 1 victory point. 1 gold. 1 victory point. And then I will buy.
You can buy before you have hand
Yes.
draw?
You can buy at any point. And I really wanted to buy before I shuffled, because then I have a chance of getting one of the better cards.
That's important.
It's like you played it before.
1 gold. So, end my turn with a gold and a dream.
So in my turn, I will throw this away.
Yep.
And then I will do 1 gold.
Yep.
Nothing. 1 gold.
Yep.
And what do we got here?
A victory point.
Victory point.
Yep.
Okay.
And
And then
you can buy before you.
shuffle in. I might do that.
There are 2 here.
I'm buying
So, Brandon, do you think like I said, I remember us talking about things like deluxeification.
Yeah.
So, what do you envision? So, you said miniatures. Do you think you're going to do like metal tokens for this, or?
I would love to. It really,
Depends on how well it sells.
yeah, depends on how well the pre-orders
Then
go.
another VP.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It really, yeah. It is exceeding all of my expectations with the pre-order so far.
Are you done, Deon?
Yes.
Okay.
But it really does come down to what, how the pre-orders go and what people end up wanting.
Okay. None. I'm having a Brandon turn here.
Yeah.
None.
You are,
None.
and you can buy if you'd like before you. You don't have to.
No. Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I was kind of saving up, but these are getting low, so I need to add another one of those.
Yep. I think there's only one more, which comes into play. They're unlike other deck builders out there. When a deck is removed from the game entirely, these are all randomized at the bottom, and this space will become an action that all of us get access to.
Oh,
And you
really?
don't know what that is because you just randomly put those in.
Yeah.
And how many random actions do you have in the box? 18?
No, there's duplicates. So I think there's 5 different random actions that could be.
Oh, okay.
So it ranges from buying a victory point to scrying to trashing.
I give it all. All that I got will never start. I give it all. Straight to the top, will never start. I give it all. All that I have, I let it be. Cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. Yeah, all that I got, I give it everything. They lost the plot, they think I'm menacing. They wanna talk, but I ain't settling. Circle is tight, feeling like where the rains. Whole lot of globe fighting, man, they don't know nada. Bro, gotta show something to me and go harder. So proper, nah, not that, we sure gotta give it a raw, man, like Don Dallas. All that I got will never start. Give it all. Straight to the top, will never fly. Give it all. They won't be rock, they never blind. Give it all. What you saying, my man? Give it all. Hey, give it all, give it all. Yeah, stand tall, give it all. All that I have, I let it be. There's nobody's better than me.
So we're picking this up with my turn here, and one of the neat things, Brandon, in this game, you've kind of seen the mechanics of a lot of the basic cards here, but we're going to get to see what Caravan Ambush does. This is one of the first opportunities to kind of show like how you can interact with other people's boards and the way that you can impact the way that they're playing. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and move Divine Impact to discard. Nothing there. I'm going to get nothing there. I'm going to get 1 gold for my Larceny. And then we're going to do Caravan Ambush, which is now going to pull out the Bane card. And of course, you didn't even have to ask who I was giving that
You
to.
knew exactly where it's going to.
One opponent, yes, but I have already talked enough smack that I feel like it's going to come out to me anyway.
So now the Bane card is in his discard deck, so that'll get shuffled in. And so when it's going to come out, again, the Bane is basically just 5 turns of providing absolutely no value turn after turn, which just kind of helps slow his engine down when that card is there. Now, obviously, Brandon has some cards that can help eliminate that through trashing them. In the playthrough, we already saw one that got removed, unfortunately for me, due to that. So we're going to keep trying to hit you.
Oh, on my turn, I will Divine Pact will fall off. I'll let my trash or my Sleeping Grush. I'll give you your second Bane back.
No, I just gave it to you.
I know.
I didn't. No, I don't want it back.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I don't want it back.
Yeah, we're all good
So
here.
you spent all that to give him a Bane to him to take it away.
Yep.
I feel like I've wasted a lot of words explaining what Bane was for you to literally not even let them see it.
Yep. Well, they saw it, and then they saw how to get rid of it.
But they would have.
Victory point.
I feel like it would have provided more value to watch you suffer
Hey,
through it.
there's another
worry.
Bane.
There's a
You've
Bane.
given me enough. You've given me
Although
enough.
he will get rid of it next turn. So
Yes, I will.
That's okay.
Well, so
Did you buy? Do you want to buy? Sorry.
I'm not going to buy.
Okay.
But as you saw, the patron ability I have is to try and get 7 or less cards in my deck by the end of the game for some added bonus points. Every Bane you make me get rid of is 1 less card I'm actually going down towards that 7. So
Give me 1 VP, please.
So
And
it's still
obviously,
very
10 is a lot of victory points at the end of the game, especially,
Give me another VP, please.
one question I'll ask is, with all the games that you've played, how close is it usually by the end of it? Because there's some games that are kind of almost bottlenecked where it's going to be close. Is it easy to see runaway games in this, or?
with this player interaction. I don't usually see a single person running away with the game because they usually get blue shelled. But in a 4-player game, you could see 2 or 3 people getting up towards that 50, and then 1 person who was there for the party, somewhere in the 30-point range. But more often than not, it's fairly close.
I did buy a Caravan Ambush, so just
Thank you.
I tried. I can't. I've been really bad at creating money in this game, so Larceny does very well. I should have bought that very early on, and then totally destroyed all my other gold cards and just focused on a couple Larcenies, and they'll definitely, when they get strong at the end, then you buy heavy. So if you're looking to buy heavy decks, that's the way to go with Larceny.
I will
Oh,
trash
yeah.
this Bane. Bane number 3.
Why does it go back to him?
Just because I want him to reminder of everything that he's done to me.
You must be reminded of the gravesite over here.
Reminder what you've done to me over there.
Look at what you've done.
Those that keep going straight to your oh, not that one. The other ones have been going. These have been going straight to your or straight to your number 2 marker. And you've done a really good job this game at creating a couple empty spaces to really jump your cards up.
Yes.
I was talking about with Shay here. Did you want to buy? Sorry.
No.
I was talking with Shay about how important it is, and this deck builder over any other deck builder I've ever played, how important it is on the card, because you're going to be running it 5 times. Most deck builders, they have one use, you play it, then you're done, and then you play it, has that one slap you or hit you, where this has 5 times where it's going to be showing up in your area here. 1 VP, please. And how important that is to do that. And then 1 gold, I believe, there.
And we don't happen to see the mechanics show up in this setup, this randomized setup.
Yeah.
But there are decks in there that allow you to switch where cards are in front of you.
Oh, that's
or,
cool.
Yeah, or to
Manipulate it a
your
little bit?
timeline. Yeah. So one of them that's great that's in the box still is called Conquer. It's basically larceny, but for victory points.
Just real quick, Bane coming back.
Yeah.
You can't take it from your thing. That was your graveyard. Here, you have to take it from here.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's your graveyard.
Yeah.
We want to keep your graveyard over there. You have to take it from here, because when this runs out, I'm assuming it plays like the rest of the decks.
yes.
So you want to keep. I mean, not that we're going to run out before the end of the game, but I'm trying to add to this team up to Brandon too, and throw Banes on your deck, because I'm just late to the game. I'm late to the party. So.
6.
Body again, done. Take this whole thing for ransom. Give it all I got for attention. Now to mention of life well lived, for instance, give it all.
We're 50, so the next victory point that Deon were to get would trigger the end game.
Deon, he as well. He gets 2 it's over, which he's going to get right here. He's going to trigger end game. So it is going to be how quickly we can catch him at that point, and not make sure he doesn't get 10 points.
Well, you need to give me 1 card. Yeah.
And I don't have it. I got a raid. I don't have a Bane. And I threw out all my scribes. I waited too late to thin my deck. That's what
Can
I
I
did.
spend 2?
Yeah, do it first. That's the smart
All right.
thing.
Okay.
Bane.
Oh, that was close. That would have come right into the...
So I have so many scourges in this deck, and another scourge just for the heck of it. Yeah, that's something I just have too many cards
Trash
to be able to
souls
do
off.
anything efficiently. That's where I messed up.
2 VP. So I will not get a turn after this. None. 1 VP. None.
So you have to find a way, Deon, to get the caravan.
I can't. It's here.
You only have 1.
I only was able to afford 1 because I started focusing on money late. So he's going to get those 10 points and blow by us. Larceny goes away. This moves into there, which raid means nothing. I think it should mean Bane, but that's just me personally.
I would think that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make good sense. 4 does nothing. 3 does 1 gold, which doesn't really help me at this point to have a pile of gold. That gives me a VP, and then I get to scry to see what I can do to at least tie you before you use your
want an
endgame
oracle here.
points.
Yeah,
Right.
an Oracle will be good.
And an oracle will be good before I get your.
Or if this was anything but Scry, if that was trash, or if that was any of the other ones. There's additional buys, there's additional, all that stuff.
Yes. So that's all matters with this is probably the most important shuffle in the history of this game
So far.
so far.
To date.
In the history so far. That's what I said in the history of this game. Probably not after all the plays you had to play through it. How
So
close is it usually this close at the end of the game with like a card pool here or there?
Yeah, I'd say it
So do you feel like there's a chance to make this a competitive game?
I think that that puts a lot of pressure on my shoulders. Competitive games have to be extremely tight, and I'm trying.
To
but
scry.
I don't think I've got the play.
I don't want that. It's all up to this.
Yeah.
1 VP. It didn't do it.
Our
Game over.
Okay, we got your turn.
All right, I'm just.
It's not technically over
Why not?
because he's gonna get like 8 victory points at the end of this. So if he can stop me from getting any, and gets his 8,
I don't have to.
Why does he get 8 at the end of it?
he gets 1 for every Divine Pact in his deck,
Oh.
and he's bought like 6 of them, I think.
I would
But-
play this differently. About halfway through the game, I focused on getting money, which obviously I started putting money in here, and I should have focused on getting rid of cards and scribing down faster is what I should.
All right, well, let's tally up the score here real quick, and then we get to the review.
Okay.
So I've got my 7 cards. So I will get my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got your, I think.
So I end up in last even. Wow.
2, 3,
No, we're going to pretend.
4.
Would you give me the little one?
I only got 4.
Yeah, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So with that said, any last thoughts, Deon, that you want with Tehradim?
It is.
Steel?
It brings back some feels. It's definitely a different deck builder due to the fact, like I said, every card is so important that you add to your deck. And I realized that way too late in the game, because this is obviously my first playthrough of it, that how important it is that this is going to be hit 5 times. And so getting these starters out of my deck, for instance, if we're looking back at Brandon's deck here, he's removed almost all of his starting deck.
Yeah.
Right? So by being a professional designer that he is, he knows that's with his character that he played, that's the best way to get down to the meat and bones. So I will say that want a rematch. Secondly, I did learn a lot from playing the game, and I think it's a pretty solid game. I like it's something different, which is really good. Uniqueness, which is very hard to find in today's board game arena, or board game world, I should say. I like it. I can't wait to try out some of the camp stuff, some of the raid stuff, some other decks that come out and how it changes the game. I think it's there's a good replay value here as well.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to say. So I think having 18 different decks, there's a lot of replayability that this can bring to make every game feel very different, because the combination of what's out there, or the combination of the starter decks that come with the heroes, that changes things. Because obviously, just because you play this where you want to call that deck every time, there's some characters, as you were saying, that actually would really benefit from things like Bane, that could actually kind of in a weird way cause a big shift in who you're trying to slow down. So I think that adds a lot of complexity that, again, provides a replayability that everybody wants in a game, like especially for the cost. I mean, you want to have a game that you can keep around and pull out a bunch of times and not feel like there's just a path to victory if you just do it every time. And I think that there's too much randomness in the setup to create a specific path. And I think, what was the number you had said at Gen Con? Somebody had asked you, like, how many combinations there are, and you're like, well, if you play 18 billion games, or what was the number you said?
It's a lot. Don't quote me on this math. The internet will check me, but it's not. It's like in the thousands of permutations with the 18 decks and the 6-player boards. Like something that could have come up is the switching, which allows you to move cards in front of you. We learned that.
Yeah,
it would have been great for Caravan Ambush, because then you just keep throwing it back and letting that one Caravan Ambush never even get to your discard. It just cycles through.
Yeah. So with that, I'll just say, Brandon, I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
What you've created. I think this is a great deck builder. As somebody who enjoys deck builders just in general myself, I think that, again, I agree with Deon. There's a lot of uniqueness with this. It adds more value to cards than a lot of other games that let you pitch them and kind of cycle through much faster. So there's more thought in the cards that you're buying. You really have to think through it a lot more, which I think is what makes this unique. And I think it makes it, especially for the price, I think this is an easy game to pick up. So
We were teaching it a little bit and learning it, especially for both you guys' first playthroughs. But what was our time on that? Was that
it's still probably a good 60 minutes, about an hour.
About an hour. So learning to play that 30 to 60 minute time frame is
Right in the where it says, yeah. Oh my gosh, the box is correct, which never happens in board gaming.
it's almost like you played it a lot and calculated it out.
Yeah, look at that.
So with that said, again, we at Champions of Tabletop are so proud of you.
Yeah.
We're so happy with what you've created, and we're excited to see where you keep taking this in the future. You should be really proud of yourself.
Thank you, guys.
So with that said, we'll wrap this one up. Definitely make sure you go to dgsgames.com and pre-order, or definitely go to your local friendly game store and tell them
to reach out to DGS Games and bring it into the shop for you and your friends.
Absolutely. So with that said, we'll wrap this up. Champions, never
Stop
Playing.
playing. Yeah.
That's where we're going.
So hard.
Playing.
I'm proud of you. Thank you. How'd you get that out?
Straight to the top, won't ever front, give it all. All that I have, I let it be. Cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it up.